Hello, welcome back to Spirit Hunter Deathmark. Now, if you recall last time we were playing, we started chapter 2 and pretty much we met like two other mark bearers new to the chapter. We still have the police detective guy, and also we ended up wait, which one's my latest save? Hang on. Oh, this one. Okay. Also, we ended up seeing the spirit that was involved with this chapter, that being Shimi-O. What is this game about? It's terrifying. Okay, no. It's easy to sum up, actually. And it's basically... people get this mark. It looks like a bite mark. Somewhere on their body. Could be anywhere. For the main character, it's on his wrist, I think. Or his, like, somewhere on his arm. But close to his wrist. And this mark means that you are marked for death. Literally death mark. And that death mark is sent to you by various spirits, I think, for the main character's for the main character. However, here we go in partners. These are other people who are also affected by the mark. And I think this changes per chapter, because in the first chapter, I didn't have these guys. I had this guy though. He seems to be a recurring character. I don't know. Maybe he'll be here like the whole game. I don't know. Maybe he'll be gone after this. Not sure. But basically, we're trying to get rid of that mark. And to get rid of that mark, you have to exorcise the spirit that cursed you. In the first chapter, we exorcised Hanahiko, which was like a child spirit haunting a school. And when we exorcised them, the two kids who were with us in our partners list, they got their marks cured, as well as this guy. But ours didn't. So it seems that the main character has marks from a lot of different spirits. I don't know what he did to Spirit Nation. Like, I don't know what the main character did to Spirit Nation to have so many different spirits curse him to death. But we are slowly working through that. I have been contemplating this because last time we played, we met Shimi-O and I already explored with Sho. And we just unlocked Christy, and I feel safer with Sho and Mashta because they have weapons. However, after long contemplation, I think I will explore with Christy this time. If we die, we die. But I just regret that in the first chapter, I kept picking the same partner and I didn't realize that they're like chapter specific. So I'm assuming after this chapter, Christy's gone. So I want to like have the chance to see what Christy says about stuff. Even though that's terrifying me because we're both helpless if we end up dying. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. Let me save after picking Christy. And we're just about to head out to the forest, which is where the current spirit, Shimi-O, for chapter 2 is waiting for us, I guess. Last time we ran away, it was really close and I'm very nervous. Honestly, I think I'm pacing myself with this game. Like last time we played, I only played for like a little over an hour. And then I cut it off short. We didn't even reach the 2-hour mark because I was terrified. I think Shimi-O is just disturbing me more than Hanahiko was. Generally because of the, well, his setting, and also he seems a lot more aggressive towards humans. We come to the forest entrance once again. That man is gone, it seems. Okay, Shimi-O's not here. Good, 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 good. Hey, look at the old picnic table. What was Shimi-O doing back then? Making a corpse sit next to him. Hello, newcomer here after watching a Red Alert 3 video. Hello! Giantoro, thank you for joining the stream. Glad you came, you were able to drop by after that. I hope you enjoyed. Today is a lot scarier than Red Alert 3 though, so that's a heads up. This is a horror visual novel game. While normally I feel like horror visual novels I cope better than like regular horror games where you got the action and the fighting and everything, or like running around helplessly. This still makes me feel like I'm running around helplessly. I think the atmosphere of this game is really good. Actually, it's also approaching its 10th anniversary. I didn't realize it was released in 2017. So there's actually gonna be a remake that they just crowdfunded for this, so Not as scary as Tanya's Death by Cheese Hand, I think. Oh. I am so sorry. Oh, yeah, warning, because it's a horror game, you might see some disturbing images just in case. Because I remember the CG when we saw the corpse here was really disturbing for me. It's almost as if he was having a picnic. Did he just want a friend? What do you mean? It's like we're trying to rationalize the spirit, and then the girl's like, what do you mean he's trying to kill us? Nothing, sorry. Just talking to myself, don't worry about it. Let's go. We haven't learned anything about him yet. I tried changing the subject, but I still can't stop staring at the picnic table. Oh, gore warning, I'll postpone my lunch. Oh god. The picnic table, he says. This one. Seems like there's something on it. Okay, I'll feel it. I guess part of why I feel so nervous about this chapter is because the first chapter was pretty clear in giving me messages and hints about how to deal with Hanahiko. It's like, purify with red, and then the water. I have no clue what to do against this guy in Shimi-O. I carefully pick it up off the bench. A bottle of honey. Huh. The sound effect. I can't believe you're willing to touch that. That's where he and the corpse were. Maybe it's a gift. No, it's probably more like he just forgot about it. I mean, honeybee family, and then there was so much honey stuff. Oh, just then I see something lying on the table itself. It's the cap from a soft drink. The inside of it is still wet. That's kind of disgusting to pick up. I don't know what the rest of it would... I don't see the bottle itself anywhere. Did he throw it away? Wait, is that a hint? It was highlighted in yellow. Hint of throwing something away. But it was like a bottle cap, a soda cap or something. So it's not the honey jar. Because wait. It wouldn't be the honey jar because it's... Yeah, it's filled up. It's not open or anything. I can throw the honey for some reason. Oh, I don't have the bottle cap thing though. It's not the bottle. I'm trying to rationalize everything that happens because I know we're gonna have to fight him later, but then it's probably too soon. This is the first item I've found, I think, like on our expedition right now. The rest of them is just like the notes. Maybe the sprayer will come in handy again, but I don't have anything for it. Is this game the kind with very vague hints? I'd say the first chapter was pretty in your face about the hints. I think this might just be a lack of information because we just got back. We just started our investigation for this chapter. But I don't know, we'll see. Maybe it'll make more sense later, the thing about the bottle cap. My fingers hit something hard, but I get. Oh, this is the empty bottle. Okay. Okay, so this is what he threw away. There's something else too? What is it? A crumble... Oh, it's a talisman for extra HP. Oh, wait, no, that's not extra HP. With the family fun play catch. Liquid got on sticky. Bees gather over and over, game interrupted. That's all it says. Is this a diary draft or something? Got honeybee family draft. Well, that's probably all that's in that one. That was the trash can. That was the picnic table. That's all I can look at here aside from the murder notice, but... I guess we'll just go forward. She looks so scared. Me too, girl. Me too. Okay. How do I see the big map? I guess I remember that this side going to the left is a dead end, so we'll probably go there first before we go forward. Is there anything else new about this marker or not? Okay, nothing else is new about it. Okay. This way, Christy. Did it always look like this? Yeah, it did. I had a talk here before, so it always looked like this. I just totally forgot. Okay, nothing on this screen. Move forward again. Not this kind of view is the first recipe for jump scares. Yeah. Yeah, you see why I'm so nervous every time. Remove the lid, look inside, it's all dust. I guess nothing new here. Flip the switch at the base of the light doesn't turn on, maybe. Yeah, okay, I might have already gotten everything here the last time I came. Okay. Seems to be empty. Okay, nothing left in here, so we'll just keep going. I don't like that I keep facing the cabin every time I exit it. Like, please turn around. It makes me feel like something would come up behind me. And then there's a second cabin. Nar. That handprint is probably not important, right? I should probably use the flashlight on every screen just in case. Okay. Nothing new about this grave marker? Just the same? Okay, it's just the same. Oh, wait. Oh, no. He doesn't auto-enter. Good, good, good. Last time we were here, he kept auto-entering the beast trail. I don't want you to do that. Okay, this is a dead end. Let's check that first before we go to the crossroad. Nothing, really. Okay. I'd be scared of turning around because I'm expecting someone on my face. Right? Because you're facing the cabin in the dark, and we have to do this at night every time. It's so disturbing. Okay, I guess all the new items would be around here. How about the place where I found Christy, I guess? Wait, I never got to go up. I never got to go this way. Ah! Bees again! Oh no, I don't have anything for them. The buzzing of bees fills the area. Looks like there's another giant beehive here. Probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. I take out the sprayer and hold it in one hand. I should be able to use it to spray drugs. Wait, I don't have though. I'm pretty sure I don't have. Wait, check my items. Yeah, I got nothing. Wait. Yeah, no. I don't have the right thing to spray them. Also, that's not a dead end. That's such a huge... Okay. Let's go to the cabin we found Christy in then. Shit, this really disturbs me. Okay, this is where we found her. I never got to look around. Looks like maybe a mouse chewed a hole in this plastic container. It's unusable. Okay, how about this? Any night-nights? Let's check. Search through all the containers and gather the ones that still have something in them. Oh, 3 night-nights! Okay, I can proceed with this. What is this? An old notebook. Cover says Honeybee Family Notes. What does it say? Most of the pages have been ripped out. Doubt it has anything useful. Oh, nothing. Same thing on look and feel. Okay, then I guess that's that. Why was someone knocking exactly? Leave me alone! Stop knocking! I open it. There's carefully preserved torn notebook pages inside. It's a holy journey performed in a quiet place. Was a knocking from sound bits of the... That was the game! That's why I'm like, no, don't show up! In the area past the meeting place, there's a clue about how to get to paradise. The eastern thicket, often... Honeybee Family knows 3. Now I don't want you to turn around. Oh my god, me too. Unfortunately, I have to. But the knocking stopped, actually. Is he gone? Okay, okay. No one's there, no one's there. Keep going, keep going. Okay, now we can deal with this. We can use the night-night to spray the beehive. Okay, sprayer, hold it in one hand. Use night-night. How do I use it? Oh my gosh, it actually takes up 3 spaces in my bag. I guess I have to look at it. Yep, I do. Okay, night-night. I was tapping out when you were leaving the cabin, so it's okay. I don't blame you, honestly. I was extremely scared when I first started playing this game, too. The worst part is, this is a trilogy. This is a trilogy. I don't know if I have the strength to stream the other 2 games, but I will at least try to finish this first one, okay? I will try to finish the first one. Even if I do it slowly, or every other week if I'm that terrified. Because honestly, the day before I streamed this game, and like the whole day leading up to it, I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god, it's happening. Oh my god. Yeah, that's how I feel. I take careful aim and spray the drug. The bee's movements get slower. Eventually, the hive falls completely silent. Used up 1 bottle of night-night. Okay, I still have 2. I've silenced every hive in this area, now we can pass through. Pesticides are bad for you. Be careful not to breathe any in. You'll get asthma. Aw, thank you for being concerned, Christy. Alright, this map is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. I hear creaks and groans along with the rustling of leaves. Nah, I'm saving. Nah. Okay, first dead end. Anything here? There's... Stop laughing at me! Stop laughing at me. Who's there? She's always true. Yeah, this game freaks me out, man. Even though it's like, I've been trying to laugh to hide the pain, you know? It freaks me out. Press through the thick undergrowth, and I notice a small clearing inside. Wait. No! Why are you still going? The path might keep going. I realize something as I continue down it. Ah! I can feel someone staring at me from the bushes. Did you see that? Did you see that? I'm not turning my back on it and I'm not pushing into it. Did you see that, Christy? Please, try it. What? Me? I guess I have to. She faces the figure and offers up a prayer. Wait, what? Huh? Huh? The figure vanishes. I don't know what you did, Christy, but you did it. You saved me. It disappeared. It seems her desperate prayer worked. Oh my god, she literally just went like, please, 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 leave me alone, please. Me. Thank goodness. It didn't possess me. Good job. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Let's keep going. Oh, thank goodness we could just pray it away. No! There's another cabin and it's bloody? How many of these dang cabins are there? The Chizo statue is damaged from being exposed to the elements for so long. Why do they even all look the same? I'm crashing out. I'm gonna crash out, dude. Why do they all look the same? No! The door won't open. It must be locked. Can I force it open? My crowbar is broken, but do you think it could work? I take out the broken crowbar and force it into the crack between the door. But I only succeed in damaging the door. It still won't open. Baseball bat, baseball, no, handgun, honey, empty bottle, night-night. Ah, okay, no. I don't think I have anything to do with that. Dang. It's locked. I'll just have to come back. Ah, why do I have to come back to that? Okay. Yeah, it looks very similar. So it kind of looks like I'm going around and around the same cabin. But they are different cabins, I swear. What about this way? What the fuck is that? A sweet fragrance wafts on the wind somewhere in the darkness. My feet are what... At my feet are what look like beehives. No, that doesn't look like a beehive. It looks like... It looks like people in a beehive with no legs. This must be what remains of a bee farm. That looks like a very weird bee farm. Weird that something like this is here of all places. Please talk about this. Well, may as well have a look at... Please talk about this, main character. Okay. Are you gonna address this? Dangling from the tree are human corpses. Their skin is as white as wax. Countless holes are drilled into their bodies and bees are buzzing in and out of it. Thank you for the follow, Fishbit. This is exactly how the spirit we're facing kills people, isn't it? Oh no. Turns them into beehives. My mind flashes back to the corpse in the cottage. It's just like that woman. Chrissy is looking away. I bet I agree. How horrible. Why would anyone do this? The beehive at my feet starts to rattle. What? No, 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 no. No, no, no! A pitch black cloud suddenly rises up, overwhelming my vision. No, am I dying? Yuck! Something invades my eyes and nose. It's a swarm of bees. No, I agree, Chrissy. No, stay away from me. I can survive this? This is a decision. Even more bees are coming from the hives. Which hive should I close first? Shit, wait, what are my options? Shoot, I suck at these. What's closest to me? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, agita. I'm just doing eeny, meeny, miny, moe. I don't actually know the answer. I rushed to the hive and somehow managed to close the lid. I hear the disgusting sound of bees getting crushed. It seems so... Eeny, meeny, miny, moe has saved me. How was I supposed to guess east, though? Wait, how would I have gotten that? Like, legitimately. Check for more active hives. Guess it's only 2. East is already closed. Is south or west? Okay. What's it? Please, please, please save me. I mean, I'll survive, right? If I only get one wrong. I dive at the hive and close the lid. It's close call, but yo, we're living. Yo, Inimini saving my life. How? Oh my! No, I'm using all my luck now. I'm gonna die later. I swear, the next time we get this, I've used up all my luck. No, 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 no. At least they eliminate options and make it easier afterwards. I carefully sneak to close the hive and manage to close the lid. Lukewarm liquid spills ew, like a grape bursting in my hand. I succeeded in closing the hive right before the bees burst out of it. Yeah, but what about the bees that are already on your face? Right? There's more? No, wait, there's none. After I close all the hives, the bees finally quiet down. Boy, we lived. Wait, how would I guess? How would I have guessed the order? What's the puzzle they're supposed? I don't know. I guessed everything. I feel like those types of people who write A, B, C, D, E, or like A, B, C, D on like their pencil and then roll it in a multiple choice exam. That's what happened to me. Don't know how we got through that. That was close. Yeah, you're telling me. You're telling me. Yeah, the power of luck saved us. We crouched there for a while until we catch our breaths. How would I have guessed? What? I'm confused. Should I have looked at these first before I looked up? That was close with bees up your nose and bees in your eye. That's the one that's getting me. Like, your eyes are so sensitive and then you have bugs crawling on it. Yikes. I opened a bit. Why would you do that? Oh, what? There's a bottle of drugs among the swarm. Got a large bottle of sweet dreams. What does that do? Has a warning on it. Do not mix. Dangerous. Mixing sweet dreams and nightlight is extremely dangerous for family. Cannot be used with sprayer. Oh. Wait, why would you do this? Don't put that down! You know what? I'm gonna look at all of it. I opened a beehive, but the bees are just crawling around inside it silently. Dude, what? We just got attacked by a swarm of bees. We casually start... We frantically close all of the hives and now we're just casually opening and closing them like, yeah, you're pretty chill now. Oh, they're just crawling around inside it silently. Okay. Okay. So what about this thing? Do they have anything? They have a spiral pattern of holes. It must have been made intentionally. Thick liquid drips from them. The smell, I can't describe how horrible it is. The bees are gathering on it. Wait, what is that liquid? Seems like that liquid attracts bees. If I had a suitable container, I could gather some of it. Oh, I do. I have an empty bottle. The corpse is clutching something in its hand. I pry open the stiff fingers. Got cottage... Oh, so that's how I enter the one in the side. I put the key back in my bag and my wrist burns in pain. Oh man. Mark burns scarlet. Half an hour left until death closes it. Oh my god. Okay. I've felt this before. Cold sweat drips down my back. Suddenly remembered what happened at H Elementary. The Mark's symptoms accelerated and the person with me began acting strangely. Hey, Chrissy? I spin around and look at them. What? She stares at me, puzzled. Are you feeling okay? Yes, I feel perfectly normal. We need to hurry, you know. Right. Doesn't seem like she's changed at all. I don't understand what's going on, but if she's fine, that's great news. New info was added to the spirit file. Human bee farm. Okay, wait. Let me get this before I read that. Okay, we got whatever is dripping out of it. Stinky liquid. Yikes. I'm gonna save because we somehow miraculously survived that encounter. Bag. So I got... Okay, so sweet dreams, it says, don't mix with night-night. So I assume if these two are mixed together, it's terrible. Cottage key. Only cottage is legible. Okay, we'll open that later. Bloody honey, anyone? Yikes! The bottle was filled with a liquid that was dripping from a corpse riddled with holes. It smells bittersweet and is extremely thick, and I can throw it. What? The more I gathered, the more confused I am. What is the new file that we got? Let's see. Oh, please press Shimi-O. There you go. We discovered a horrific bee farm that strung up corpses as beehives. Body fluid and honey mix dripping from the corpses. It's disgusting, but we could easily fill a vial with how much there is. Morbid thoughts need to wait. My work warns me the time is short. Will the amnesia get worse? Shimi-O could be closing in on us right now. We have to hurry. That's tough. Yeah. I know the key will bring me to the cottage now, so I should probably go that way. Before I keep going to the whatever direction that is. Man, it's really not marked on the map, huh? Okay. Here you go. Door. Use the cottage key to open the door. No one better knock on this one. An overly sweet smell permeates the inside of the cottage. I'm pretty sure it's... honey, huh? It's probably another corpse. My eyes fall on a white object that was carelessly left lying around. That can't be. Don't tell me. You're thinking about opening that? I have to check it out. No, you don't. You don't have to. We don't have much time left. Please, we don't have to check it out. Please, let's look at something else first. Let's look at that last. Nothing's inside the small box, but the outside is covered in something horribly sticky. It must be honey. Several bug-eaten novels. They're unreadable. The light bulb is blackened inside. It would probably be dangerous to turn on. An old notebook that says Honeybee Family Notes. Can we read this one? Family won't die if they're dreaming. If the betrayer comes, wake them up and hit them. Do it until they calm down. Be careful, everyone. When they wake up, family is only human. That looks like some useful information. Should I rip it out and take it with me? Yes. That seems like a direct hint for me. Inside of the container is corroded. I don't think I can use it. More. All of the bottles look cracked or damaged. I don't think I can use them. There's a small container. Oh, what's in it? Inside is something that looks like a dried tree root. What? There's a scrap of paper stuck to the tree root with a wire. Everyone's gone. I'm all alone now. I want to see everyone. But my head is so foggy I can't remember how. I think the last thing I needed to do is combine those two, but... Huh? Wait. Yeah, it's a riddle. I think it's a riddle on how I can defeat the spirit. So basically, the first note that we had was about how they were making a new they were making a hive out of a human body. Okay. Stinky liquid draws bees in to enter the hive. This one is honeybees are friends. You make them friendly with the medicine from the sprayer. If they get mad, pay attention to the direction the hive is facing. Awaken honeybees, leave the hive in the direction of... This one makes no sense to me. This one is directly referencing the stinky liquid we just got. The draft here is a bit difficult. It says play catch. I don't get what the play catch is, but it seems to be talking about getting sticky liquid on also. Then bees gather over game interrupt. It's probably this thing again. The stinky liquid. And then blank is a holy journey performed in a quiet place in an area past the meeting place. A clue on how to get to paradise. Eastern thicket often. This might be the Eastern thicket, so this was probably what this one was talking about, because we walked through like the bushes to get to this part and it's not written on the map. This, family won't die if they're dreaming if betrayer comes. Wake them up and hit them, do it till they calm down. Be careful everyone, when they wake up, family's only human. Oh! I think it's telling me not to do this. Maybe. But like, it says I have to combine something. Feed dried root. It's cause it says family won't die if they're dreaming. This is sweet dreams, so I think it's telling me to ignore sweet dreams. Also, hi, I only follow people 5 foot, under 5 foot, damn. Yeah, I think it's telling me to ignore this. This is probably a red herring item for me. I mean, there were a couple of those in chapter 1 too. I just need to figure out how they mean I should, like, just wake them up and hit them. Like, does that mean I should just, like, literally smack him? This is the first thing that comes to mind, shows baseball bat. But maybe there's still things that I'm missing. Because we haven't even triggered the battle, so, yep. Dried plant root found in a box labeled Ugly Lady. I think the last thing we need to do is combine those two. I'm not sure what those two are right now, but let's keep looking first. A big burlap sack is slung against the wall. It is incredibly lumpy, making it easy to determine it is holding something. Oh, thank you for the follow. I truly am under 5 foot. Just then, something inside the bag moves. Meowdy. Hi, Commissaria, welcome. You missed the part where bees were crawling over my face, but that was very disgusting, so that's pretty good. Getting ready for the opera, then a rave sent hell. That sounds like completely different events that you would not combine in one day, but good luck and have fun. It keeps squirming intermittently. Oh no, it's alive? Why? Why is it moving? And thank you for the hydrate. A cold sweat breaks out on my forehead. I hesitantly reach for the mouth of the bag. This is not the time for me to be grabbing my glass of water, is it? Holding my breath, I slowly open it. A sickeningly sweet smell hits us. Yuck! It's a corpse, currently becoming a beehive. It's completely unrecognizable at this point, but I intuitively know who it is. It's the guy. It's the guy we met at the start of this chapter, isn't it? Yeah, Masao Kimura, who was sitting on the bench with Shimi-O and wanted to commit suicide. Ew, yeah. At phobia holes warning. Yeah, why this chapter is the one that's really disturbing me. That can't be a beehive. Honeybees are burrowing into the holes all over his body, diligently making their hive. Ew! Why do they do this? The faint noise we'd heard from the bag must have been the buzzing of the bees. This is beyond insane. This has to be the work of Shimi-O. Once it's complete, another object d'art will be added to that repulsive bee farm. But why is he doing this? This is what I don't get. I get why Hanahiko was doing all of that, but I don't get why Shimi-O is doing this. Just then, I noticed some objects stuffed in next to the corpse. The mismatched items also seem like burial accessories for the dearly departed. Tennis ball, large bottle of night-night, and 3 night-nights. Oh my god, my inventory is getting flooded by night-nights. Daze the swarm, then you'll be safe. Daze the swarm. Can I do that with what I've found so far? When we return Masao's corpse to the bag. I'd like to give him a proper burial, but there's no time for that right now. You mean you want to come back here after we're done? Hey, can I say something? Christy's expression is grave. Yeah, Christy? I mean, I brought you here for your opinion, so please do. Her face is flushed with shame. It's kind of crazy that no one intended to visit both. Transport is a nightmare. Oh no. Take care. I know full well it's far too late to be saying this, but I can't stand it. I can't take any more of this. If we run into this monster, no way will I be able to do anything. I'm not kidding. Whatever I said on TV, it's totally meaningless here in this forest. Sorry, but I can't help you anymore. Oh, what? She's leaving me. No, don't leave me here! Let's at least go back together! Art is beautiful though. Yeah, it is really nice. I thought this was out. I know this is out of the blue, but I thought it was now or never. I am really sorry. I just can't do this. Christy stumbles over multiple apologies. No, no, no! Take me with you! Take me with you! Don't leave me! Don't leave me! No, there's nothing to apologize for. It's normal in situations like this. Wrong person to bring? Yeah, probably. Any regular person would react the same. Hell, everyone would want to run as far away as they could. She saved me with a prayer earlier, though. Yeah, she saved me earlier. Maybe she just like... Huh, I don't know. Her confession carries a dangerous consequence of its own. If at some point I end up fighting the spirit like I did at H Elementary, could she handle being my partner? Probably not! She's just basically about to leave me. Well, okay. I get it. I'll bring you back. Let's go home, Christy. Ah! Let's go home, Christy! I've never been more down! I've never been more in agreement. There's still so much of this forest to look at, but we gotta leave. This sorry, that was me. That wasn't the game. I got jump scared. Sorry. Dude, I think like I was more composed the last times I played this game. The last times I played this game, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get jump scared here. I'm ready. They're gonna jump scare me, and then I don't end up yelling because I'm like, I keep stealing myself and saying it's gonna happen. But now I haven't been saying it and thinking about it, so... Let's leave, let's leave. Last time I just went straight to the enemy. But I guess Christy really... I think the game was warning me that she really won't be able to do anything. Because last time we fought Hanahiko, we were in an infinite death loop until I changed who my partner was. So I guess I have to change partners now. I mean, in fairness, I've explored with Sho and Christy. Maybe I can bring Ashta this time? He has a gun. How many shots does he have again in his gun? Let's see. Yeah, see, because we only have one baseball here. We only have one baseball. But we have 5 shots in the gun, so technically... technically, we could try that. Might be a good idea to separate save here for a chance for change partner. Oh, you're right, you're right. Let's make another save here. No, wait, no. I have a second save for... Yeah, this is my extra save before fighting the bosses and changing stuff, so I guess this is fine. So now, this is my main save. This is my chapter 1 backup, chapter 2 backup. This will be chapter 3 backup, I guess. Let's keep going. Oh boy. Alright, let's go, Mashta. How you feeling? You've been itching to go out here. I'm not exactly as thrilled as you. Okay. I guess I'll go north first. Maybe. Everything I haven't explored is in generally the same direction. So see, I can keep going forward here. You know what? Let's try. I don't know if it'll work. We have a large bottle of Night Night. I wonder if it would work on this. The area by the Torii Gate is full of bees. Yes, it is. A swarm descends on us. We leave. Okay, we can't. We can't. We can't come here. So it's really that one spot that I haven't gone to yet. Okay. Mashta, take care of me. You have a gun. I don't know how much a gun would help on a spirit, though. Oh, that's a lot of hives. The buzzing of bees fills the area. There's another giant beehive here. There's 3 of them. Okay. A good thing I have so much Night Night, I guess. Alright, night time. Tool. Night. Okay, put it in the sprayer. That's 1 down. The flashbang whenever we spray. Okay, hive falls completely silent. 2 more. I think I have exactly enough. No, wait, no, I have actually so many. Alright, sure. Okay, put it in the sprayer. Aim. Do it. Nice. 1 more time. At least it has the exact same dialogue, so I don't have to read it all out one by one. Okay, and this Night. What's the large bottle difference? Oh, this is the one with the do not mix. With sweet dreams. Oh. Okay, so it tells me not to mix them. And the note says not to use sweet dreams, so... Okay. I'll trust it. Unless they're lying to me. The bee's movements get slower. The hive falls completely silent. Okay, everything is done here. Alright, we can move forward. Just bugs. I see. You're also freaked out, huh? Me too, buddy. You're also freaked out. You just don't want to say it. Why? Why is there a bird sound like that out of nowhere? Let me guess. It's another cottage. Oh, it's another hive thing. Okay, no, it's not. Okay, I'll save here. On my main save. I don't like that fucking sound. Okay. If we don't do something about the bees, we won't be able to get through here. Wait, what? Oh. This one's only 1 box? It seems like it. Let me look at this first before the box. Trio of women's corpses that have been turned into hives. The buzz of bees fills the air. Can I look at it? What? Is there anything on it? The drug should be able to reach it. Actually, I'm too close. We shouldn't breathe in this stuff. Oh. Is there anything on it? Oh, I have to use the Night, don't I? The Night? Carefully take aim and spray the drug. Okay, bees' movements get slower. The hive falls completely silent. Okay, I have 1 more Night and I guess it gets used on this. Okay, human corpse white as wax. What do they got? An indescribably horrible smell is coming from the thick liquid dripping from the holes. Nothing else really stands out. I don't exactly have an empty bottle anymore, do I? Yeah, I don't. I just have a bottle of honey and the stinky liquid. I can't think of any. Yeah, I can't add to that. Okay. How about here? Another one. This is why I had so much Night. Okay. Alright. Take aim, spray the drug. What do we get? There must be something in this if I had to spray it all. Okay. What's in it? There's a bottle of drugs hidden inside the beehive. Good morning. What? What the hell is good morning? Uh-oh. It's time. Okay, it's time. I'm not ready, but it's time. The mark is dyed a deep crimson. Few minutes left till death closes in. Oh, I see why Christy warned me. I was 1 item away from triggering the boss fight. The mark scorches me again. Looks like we're out of time. I brace myself and glance over at Mashta. Mashta, I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you. Yeah, you have a gun. I picked you for a reason. Sorry, this is going to hurt. I slap Mashta's face. So you have 3 things you could possibly mix with dried root. That's true. 3 things that I don't really understand what they do yet. Maybe I'll take a look later. That did the trick. Nice hit. That clear your head a little? He's coming. We have to go. We'll do everything we can, but you have to do as I say. Right, you can count on me. And proceed to lead Mashta into the darkness. Alright, it's time. That's the achievement you get right before the boss fight. Drifting on the wind from somewhere is the meltingly sweet fragrance of honey. New info is added. Facing Shimi-O. Oh my god, please let me read that. No, please let me read it before we fight. What the hell? What? Guys, Shimi-O freaks me out. Is it too late to say that? Something flies at us in the dark. Sharp pain pierces the arm I used to cover my face. I think I got stung by a bee. No, I have no chance to save it all. We just go in? Oh god. Bees swarm around Shimi-O as he draws closer. I won't survive being attacked again. Yo, I didn't get to... Wait, let me... Yo, I didn't get any chance to read everything I have. Okay, Kimura, daze the swarm, then you'll be safe. Okay, daze the swarm is a big answer for me right now, I think. Facing Shimi-O, someone stares from the darkness. I feel them drawing near. Going by the state of my partner's mind, the spirit will attack soon. We won't be able to flee the forest. We'll have to face him down. Control those that are different and exercise. Combine those things. Shimi-O has the bees helping him. I should prioritize them. Daze the swarm. Could I draw their attention somehow? Maybe my bag has something to affect bees from a distance. Affect bees from a distance. Hold on, Shimi. Yeah, I'm about to die and I'm just like, hold up. Can you stand there for like 5 seconds? I just... Give me 5. Give me 5. He's basically a zombie. How to weaken him? A normal attack with a bat or a gun would be useless. What I wouldn't give for some occult gear that could raise the dead. How to annihilate the spirit? Burn it with fire? Maybe something more cowardly like poison? I have to consider everything carefully to... Oh my god. What are my items? What am I working with? So I can't use these because this is for the other partner. Bees gets drawn in by the smell of stinky liquid. Okay, maybe I use this stinky liquid to draw the bees away from him. But how do I do that? I don't know if I use the sprayer for that or what, because it says use to spray drugs and it can't spray very far. So even if I sprayed it, it doesn't seem like... The crowbar is a short-range hit. The handgun, obviously Mashta can use that, but doing it now probably won't do anything. Honey. I don't know what honey would do. Stinky liquid says throw. Oh yeah, I can throw the item as is, maybe. We could try that, yeah. It says throw liquid, long range. Yeah, this could work. Okay, bee draft. Large bottle of sweet dreams. Dangerous. Cottage key. Tennis ball. Why do I have a tennis ball? Oh, it was with Masao's corpse. It is wet with some kind of liquid. Wait. And I have 1 baseball. I have an idea. Because I have to pick 2 items, right? What if I pick the tennis ball and the stinky liquid? Yeah, there's red herring items involved, I think. What's good morning? For punishing betrayers, pour it and hit with a stick. If they wake, they're human. Can be used with a sprayer. Okay, I think I have to spray good morning later on. Okay. I'm gonna try to use the stinky liquid. And I'm gonna make you throw a ball. I don't know if that would do anything. Oh, it's a combo! It works, it works, it works. Hopefully that lives. Throw a ball. I poured a singly liquid over the baseball and throw. Oh, so that's their game plan. Okay, Shimi-O incites the bees. The bee cloud rushes at the ball. Okay, it worked. They must be reacting to the smell of liquid on it. The bees swarm the ball. They look like a dense black cloud. He still has bees though, and he's getting really close. He's still... Wait, what can I even use here? I can use a bottle of honey, stinky liquid, or tennis ball. Okay, I think it's we throw another ball. We throw another ball. Throw the tennis ball. Do it, do it. Okay. We threw the tennis ball. Shimi-O incites the bees. Aha! And it goes to the ball again. Okay, but I have no more balls. Wait, that sounded weird. Guess the second ball was effective too. Whoa! That's kind of scary! Broken crowbar, bottle of honey, sweet dreams, dried root, large bottle of night-night good morning. I feel like he said if you do good morning, right? If I read that correctly, if you do good morning, not what I want to see. What does that say again? Pour it and hit with a stick. Maybe I can use the baseball would have been nice, but I don't have show. Maybe the crowbar? Can I use the crowbar with that? Is the crowbar selectable? The crowbar is selectable. Where's good morning? Oh no, but you can't use good morning. Wait, no, he can. He can use good morning. It was just the order, I guess? Yes, it's the order. Try it, I guess. I spray Shimi-O with the drug and hit him with the crowbar. He's wounded. It worked! Wait, but now there's bees again. A cut opens up on his giant body and a bittersweet smelling liquid pours out. Ow, I'm not a traitor. We injured him, but only barely. I guess the broken crowbar isn't a good weapon. He falters. Oh, he's coming closer again. I've already used one good morning. What do I do? The crowbar good morning isn't gonna finish him off, is it? Is it? Because we already did that. He said he's not a traitor. Does it mean anything? I'm not sure. Let's see. Wait. If they wake, they're human. Well, he woke. So... he can... And based on this note, wake them up and hit them. Do it until they calm down. Be careful, everyone. When they wake up, family is only human. No, it says do it until they calm down. Maybe I can do it again. I have 2 good mornings, right? Let's see. If I die, then it is what it is. I can reload. Try it again. Okay, we hit him with the crowbar. He's wounded again. What do you say? We injured him, but only barely. The broken crowbar isn't a good weapon. Okay, yes. Yes, it's not. I'm also kind of confused. Me too. Oh, shh! I think I get it. I think I'm dead. I think I should have used good morning and the gun. Because it just said hit. It didn't mean that I have to physically hit him, right? Maybe I should have used... I'm dead anyways. I'm dead. Wait, can I please go back? I'm dead! I'm so dead. I mean, if he's already awake, right? If he's already awake, maybe if I just hit him, it'll work. Okay, that didn't help. I'm dreaming, it doesn't hurt. Oh. Yeah, I think... I'm dreaming, it doesn't... Okay, we're dead. Yeah, that's, yeah, he didn't wake up with getting hit with the crowbar. I think I need to hit him with a gun. Let's try the gun. If the gun doesn't work, we're gonna have to reload and go back for, I guess, show the other partner. We could probably use his baseball bat. It's a blunt weapon, though. It sounds so bad to die to Shimi-O. Face the spirit again. Let me try. We were doing well until the point where I messed up hitting him. I didn't know how he hit him. Yeah, he didn't get hurt while he was awake. So we're gonna have to keep... I think it's the combo that I used with the good morning that was the problem. Let's try, let's try. Because if he's dreaming, good morning has to wake him up. Stinky liquid, and the baseball. Let's just do that again. Okay, it's just by turn 3 anyway. Hopefully the gun, he has a different reaction. If not, we have to reload. Okay. The tennis ball this time. I don't like how close he gets to us, dude. It's so scary. Okay, throw that. Okay, incites the bees. He loses all the bees. Okay. You know, at this point, I'm so confused because I never actually learned this guy's real story. Okay, handgun. It's a combo. Hopefully that works. I spray Shimi-O the gun and shoot him with a handgun. He's wounded. What do you say about that? The cut opens up and a bittersweet smelling liquid pours out. Oh, I'm not a traitor. He bends over backward moaning. This is different. He said the same thing, but now he looks physically in pain. The gun was working. The gun's working. What if we do that again? We only have 2 good mornings? We only have 2. Is this enough? Nice, yeah. Hopefully the second shot is wounded again. How do you feel? Are you dying yet? He writhes in pain. Yeah, he's doing it. His body's jiggling. My eyes are over here, so oh my god. No, I don't want to wake up. That's different, yeah. He hollers in pain as the bullets hit, but it doesn't seem to be enough to beat him. Oh no, he's weakened, but it's not enough. What do we have? What do we have? He's super close to us. He's clearly weak. It's time to finish him off. The crowbar didn't do anything earlier. Honey, sweet dreams, and night-night. But the game told me not to use sweet dreams. So if the game told me not to use sweet dreams, and it told me not to use the crowbar earlier because we totally got screwed over, the honey and the dried root and the night-night are only 3 options. Well, the dried root is definitely one, right? It did say to combine the dried root with something, if I remember. Dried root. The last thing I need to do is combine those 2. Yeah. So we combined the dried root with something. That's the first one. Definitely not the gun. Honey, maybe? It's a combo. We can try it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, please. Please be the correct answer. Please. Please. I pour honey on the dried root and throw it in his mouth. It wasn't effective. No! He slowly munches on the dried root with a loud gulp and swallows it. Too old. That one won't work. I can't see my family. Wait. It didn't work! Wait. He musters the last of his strength. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. It's okay. We can always reload. Ew! What? Bees swarm out of the holes in his body and stings his entire body. No, we died! I see the spirit slowly drawing closer. So it's not combined with honey. It's the dried root with something. Not sweet dreams. The dried root with night-night, maybe? With some skincare and a wig, I can fix him up. Yeah, if he wasn't literally dead with bees crawling out of his body. Let's try again. Let's try again. At least we know what to do until the final move. And the dried root is the last thing that we need to figure out what we need to do it with. I mean, I guess you could cover up the holes in his body for the beehive if you just use the... If you just use his, like, nice clothes and stuff. But, you know... the bee part might be a problem. You know, this is actually, ironically, the part where I get the least scared of the spirit. Because if... I kid you not, I died so many times in the chapter 1 boss fight that I just went like, I'm not scared of them anymore. That's what's happening right now. I'm not exactly scared. I keep dying. Where is it? Tennis ball. Here you go. Dried root is old and not effective anymore, though. I wonder if that's the red hair. That's true. Maybe. The honey has to be combined with something. It can be combined with something. The dried root could be combined with something too, but we shall see. Okay, he's really close now, so this is where we use good morning with the gun. Okay. So I do this one more time and then we'll figure out what to do. Okay. I'm still curious about the overall story of the honeybee family. I hope they tell me after this, because I'm genuinely confused at what happened to these guys. Okay, this is it. Let's look at the options that we have and then I'll read all of them on the thingy. Okay, bullets are not enough. So definitely the gun is out right away from that. The crowbar is out because it didn't do anything. Honey, sweet dreams, dried root, and night. Let's check my bag. Okay, so I have the honey. It's filled with fresh honey. That's it. It's a long range, I can throw it. Liquid got sticky, bees gather over and over, game interrupted. Oh, this was the clue to us throwing the baseballs and the tennis balls. Okay. I get that now. Sweet dreams. Combining dreams with sleep is dangerous for the family. And this is wake them up and hit them till they calm down. When they wake up, family is only human. I think it's telling me not to use sweet dreams though. That's what I like. We spent that whole 2 turns trying to wake him up. So putting him back to sleep is kind of defeating the purpose, is how I see it. The dried root says it's a dried plant root labeled ugly lady. Feed dried root long range. Combining dreams with sleep is dangerous for the family, not compatible with the sprayer. But this is also saying it's dangerous for the family. What am I missing exactly? Because if I throw these, what if it's the dried root and sweet dream? No. I mean, they're telling me not to, but it makes me kind of think I should try. Does it work as a combination? It doesn't. But the dried root and honey do. Oh. Does the dried root work with anything else? The dried root doesn't work with night. A glance at the guy won't say anything until you request for it. Okay. And feeding him with the gun is not gonna do anything either, or the crowbar. For some reason, this is a combo. But it didn't work earlier. Does the honey work as a combo with anything else though? Like instead of the dried root, what if the dried root is just messing me up? Nope. I'm gonna try something silly. I know this is exactly the same thing we did earlier, but now it's the other way around. Now it's the other way around. I'm putting the honey before doing the root. I don't know if that would change anything. If it doesn't change anything, I might as well ask you so we don't get too struck. Still the same. It wasn't effective. Yeah, I was thinking maybe the order is the problem, but... The thing is, he gets weakened. But at the very last of his strength, he kills me. I think that's the main problem. And I'm not really sure what to do to get around that. Should I be bringing someone else? What did you see, Giantor? What are we doing wrong? Is it really the order? I feel like I reversed it already. Let's face him again. Yeah, I want a hint if you could. Thank you. Maybe the order isn't the problem. You are still missing something? I'm missing something? Like, an item? Am I missing an item? Is that what... Huh? How? Wait, if I'm missing an item, this is doomed from the beginning. I'm just gonna have to reload. You can't finish this battle without it. Holy crap. How do I get it? I ended up in this battle the moment I got this. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. I gotta go back. How do I get it? Where do I get it? Ah! Leave. Leave. We're gonna be banging our heads against the wall for no reason if... We'll be banging our heads against the wall for no reason if we don't have the item. So I'm probably missing the item that goes with the dried root or the honey, probably. I'm not sure which one. This is the one I saved after I picked my partner. So I'm gonna pick this one. But when I found it... When I found that item, it instantly triggered the boss battle. I could leave that location. But then what else would I get? I wonder if it's related to those corpses that were hanging on top that I was looking at. And then maybe there's something I need to do about it. Like maybe the sticky liquid. But that's more sticky liquid. If I try to collect it, it's more sticky liquid, isn't it? I'm gonna try something silly. I'm gonna bring all of them to that exact location and try to figure out which one it is I'm missing. You're forced to go into the battle immediately after the B box with good morning thing, no? Yeah, we are. Which is why I'm lost. I'm gonna bring Show. Let's see what changes. There's another box on the other side. What? Huh. But you can't get to it then. That's true. Hi there. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid, Orion Pro. Welcome. We are playing Death Mark. And we are in chapter 2. Getting a little confused about how to defeat the boss. But I hope you're having a good time. I had a good time with your stream. Hope you had fun. Thank you so much for raiding us. Just leaving us for Milk and Waifus. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm Chimernyan, Cat Camera, Beach Variety Streamer. Today we're playing a visual novel horror game. It's kind of scary, so warning about that in case you're also sensitive to grotesque images. Okay, it might be a case of who can find that box behind the one where that's triggering the boss fight. Maybe Show can find it, so it came from Weird Horror, should be fine. Oh, okay, awesome. How's the game so far? It's funny because it terrifies me for like the first half of the chapter, and then after the first half of the chapter, I'm okay. When I'm at this point with the boss fight and I'm so close to finishing it, and then I enter a loop of dying over and over, I'm no longer afraid. So that's the part we're in. You just missed us dying over and over to the boss, and then realizing we're missing something. Okay. Let's spray these. Actually, after I spray these, I'll make another save on the 3rd slot, just in case, so that we don't have to keep reloading to do this part. Okay, 1 bottle of Night Night. And Night Night. Night Night, there you go. Just got desensitized, yeah. After I was so close to defeating the spirit and then died over and over again, I am now desensitized. Okay. Silence every hive in this area we can pass through. They're all dead. Yes. Yes, they are. I am saving on slot 3. Okay. Can Can this guy find the thingy? There should be a box on the other side of this. Let's try. If it doesn't trigger here, I have the unfortunate thing to say that we're gonna probably have to bring Christy. And pray that it doesn't trigger the boss fight. Or we're screwed. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Looks like a normal beehive. There's a bottle of drugs hidden in the beehive. Good morning times 2. No, it just triggers a boss fight with this guy. What? You have to raid and rest for now. No worries, thank you. Thank you for dropping by and for the raid. Yo, are we soft locked? No, no, no. No, 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 no. Does this mean I have to bring Christy? Shoot, but if Christy is here and she triggers the boss fight, we're screwed. Because she said she won't be able to do anything. And I agree, she can't use any of the weapons. Oh. Damn. Well, I can try to take the risk, but I don't know. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Why is this so tricky? Why is Shimi-O so tricky? Okay. Boss is incoming. We will exit to title screen after he spawns. Because I can't do that until the button appears. It's quite difficult that I can't interrupt the middle of the talking. Okay, now I can exit. Exit. Try the other box first. Maybe that box won't trigger the battle. Oh. Like... the Eastern Bee Yard? Okay, let's try to find it. That was Western. This is Northern? What? Where's the Eastern Bee Yard? Huh? Wait, let's keep trying to look. This is the East Mountain Trail. This is the East Cabin. Huh? Where the hell is the Eastern Bee Yard? On the other side? Oh wait, yeah, there is on the other side. I remember. Okay, wait. You're falling asleep? No problem. Have a nice rest. Amazing balls of steel being able to go to sleep straight after something like this. Up here? Is there anything here? Oh! This is the end of the path of meetings. This might be an area past the meeting place mentioned in the note. Oh! Wait, is this it? Then... a fucking... This thing keeps jump scaring! This ghost! Is glaring harshly at both of us. Okay, last time I asked Christy, so maybe I can ask Sho? There's probably nothing that can be done. Woman. Oh my god, what? Okay, so I need to bring Christy to face those freaking jump scarers? Okay, fine. Also, that's pretty fucking creepy of them. They want it to be a woman. Why? Fine. Fine, be that way. I'm coming back with Christy. But at least we found what you were saying. Thank you for the hints, Gian Toro. I wouldn't have figured that out by myself, actually. Christy, I'm sorry, you're coming back. Don't remember the game being this tedious? I had no idea. Okay. We're saving here again because now we found out what to do. Alright. Hopefully that's actually the item we're missing. And then after we get that, that's what we combine with, I don't know, honey or dried root and then win the battle, hopefully. So, I have to do another drive-by back to the Kujo mansion so that we can get either Sho or Mashta with us. I might as well bring Mashta. He was more composed than Sho was when we ended up fighting, so... Okay. So, this way. Mr. Jump Scarer. We brought a woman this time. Yeah, there's a woman now. What you want? Figure's glaring harshly at me, but only at me. That's why! He gets mad at all of us if we're all dudes, but if I just... If he doesn't care about Christy. Okay, that's why the answer is ask your partner. But when she faces the figure, offers up a prayer, he leaves. Okay. That is some weird ghost, dude. He's a creep. I'm sorry. Thank goodness. I guess the ghost was glad to see a woman. What the hell? Looks like my prayer got through to them. Prayers come in handy sometimes, huh? Let's keep going. Dude, he just wanted to see a woman. This thing. East B Yard! It says E! This is it! This is what we've been looking for! Oh my goodness. Wait, there's something over there too. Okay. It is a beehive. Feel. Carefully open it up. Inside is a folded scrap of paper and something that looks like incense. Suicide note, mosquito-repelling incense. Huh. And this thing? A withered plant. I pick up the plant and inspect it, but nothing seems out of the ordinary about it. The root is still firmly lodged in the soil. Pulling on it does nothing. Can I take it out somehow? The only one stick is left. Suicide note. Like the teachings, apply honey, manage to swallow it. Wait for me, everyone, I'll be there soon. Okay, so we do apply honey. I think it's the thing I'm looking at. I need to pull it out of the ground, probably. How do I pull it out of the ground? Does the crowbar do it? Okay, thrust it into the dirt by the plant's base. The dirt is softer than expected. The pointed end easily breaks it up. I get to the root. It looks kind of like a small carrot. Plant root. Oh, that makes so much sense. We were doing the right thing, technically, but it was wrong because it was dried up. It was too old. That makes sense. That's why he was saying that. Okay. What you going to do with that? You don't understand, Christy. This is why we were hard stuck. We were using expired goods to exercise the spirit. No wonder he was like laughing at us and killing us. He was like, huh, what a joker. He's using like expired things past its best before date. Also, thank you for Sprigatry for the follow earlier. I think I was so like mentally checked out because of the game that I didn't notice that right away. Sorry. Mashta again. Okay, now we have the item. It's weird though. The battle starts regardless if I have that or not. If I find the other thing. It's strange. Okay. Fujo Mansion. Forest. Alright, let's go. We just gotta pick up the good morning and we're out of here. I really hope that the NPCs explain his story to me after the fact because I actually have no idea what happened. Like at this point with Hanahiko, I already knew it, like kind of knew what happened to Hanahiko and I was like, oh, I feel so bad for him. And here I'm just like, what is this guy's problem? Why is he doing this? Okay. Now let's just pick up that good morning. Oh wait, there was one more path. Okay. Let's pick up that good morning and get ourselves out of here. It's evil because the box with good morning thing, you're supposed to calm the bees, but not open a box. Then go to the other box and get the last item. That's so tricky. Wait, I didn't even calm the bees here. I was able to get the item. How? I'm not really sure. Well, that's okay. Okay, spray the drug. These movements get slower. The hive falls completely silent. Awesome. Used up one bottle of Night-Night. One more time here, by the way. I'm saving one more time here on my main save. Just because I feel paranoid that it's not going to work again. I hope future chapters don't have that tricky moment or else I'm going to actually have to pull up a guide. Like... Yeah, we have more confidence this time. Now I know you're gonna go down. I have the fresh route. Oh wait, I think I remember the skip dialogue button. Yeah, here we go. We don't have to rewatch it for the third or fourth time. Okay, here we go. Let's fight him. Kind of disgusting that he throws out the beehive just for me to run into him. Okay, here we go. How do we start again? Oh yeah, the balls. Stinky liquid and throwing ball. Okay, okay. And then tennis ball for the second. Okay. We can press the skip dialogue so we can get to that last part faster. Stinky liquid and tennis ball. My goodness, they gave me so many like dud items that I don't actually use. Okay, there. That was effective too. Now we're gonna shoot him with good night. Wait, with good morning, not good night. Handgun. He's wounded. Okay. I'm so sorry you guys have to see this for the nth time. I feel like this is a trend. Every time I fight the boss battle, it's gonna take multiple tries. Okay, let's go, let's go. Alright, this is where we messed up. You have like, what, 5 duds? And they all have combo bait on them as well. Yeah, right? Okay, here we go. Now I use the honey and the plant root. Ah, there it is! Combo! Okay. I'm just paranoid that I pressed plant root. Okay, plant root, not the dried root. Okay. Okay, this is it. You pour honey on the plant root and throw it into Shimi-O's mouth. He initially tries to expel it, but realizes something and gulps it down quick. Yes! Yes! It finally worked! He happily stuffs his cheeks with the honey-coated root. Now I can finally see my family. What even happened to this guy? You know, I kind of feel sorry for him if that's his last words. Aside from the fact that he was literally murdering all of us. But that is kind of sad if that is his last words. He collapses flat on the ground, with the deadly poison having invaded his whole body. That was poison? His face is frozen into a peaceful smile like a kid who's eaten a delicious meal. Okay, at least he's happy? Question mark? So much trouble for that? Yeah. The bees continue to hover around the still Shimi-O. Well, that's the positive sound effect. He's been finished. I don't sense Shimi-O around anymore. Took long enough. You don't make fun of me. We took so long figuring that last part out, Mashta. Mashta is back to normal. His mark appears to have vanished. Mine is still there. Yeah, it's still there. It's still branded red on my arm. Dude, how many spirits did you have to upset, main character? This is the second one already. Then Shimi-O wasn't the one who gave it to me. But I kind of figured that would be the case. From what I can tell, when mark bearers confront the spirit that cursed them, they suffer extreme memory loss. That's why Mashta was acting strangely. I myself didn't have any problems, so Shimi-O wasn't the right spirit. Yo, that's kind of scary though, because then that means when I finally find the right spirit for the main character, he's gonna be pretty unresponsive. Something's lying on the path. And before the MC realizes that last chapter's genuine tattoo, he has an allergic reaction when it bursts. Troll of the century, he wasn't actually cursed. Everyone else was, but then he wasn't. It's a small notebook. The cover's wet, the light of a flashlight making it glitter. Could be honey. Did this belong to Shimi-O? Oh! Could we read it? That might be his story. Where did he hide this? Okay, now I really don't feel like touching it. Ew! Yashki, something's on the ground. It seems like Mashta has absolutely no intention of picking it up. I give up. Bend down to grab it. Flipping through the pages, it appears to be a diary. Save it for when we get back. Yeah, I don't want to be reading a diary from a cursed spirit in the middle of the forest in the middle of the night. We need to get out of here. Yeah, you're right. At least they auto-travel me. We carefully retrace our steps back to the entrance so we don't get lost. Okay, they're auto-traveling me. But why are they doing it so slowly? They're trying to scare me? Are they trying to scare me? Without warning the light dies. No! No! Why? God, please, no! Hey, what are you doing? This isn't the time for jokes. It's not me. What's going on? It won't respond. No! We just defeated the guy! An icy cold shiver runs down my spine. I'm suddenly overwhelmingly afraid, like the dark forest is trying to absorb my body. I'm ready to alt-tab me. If I could just get the light back on. If we just had it back, I'd feel much better. I hit the switch repeatedly, silently praying. Oh, just a malfunction? Okay, the light's back? Whew. Shimi-O saved. Witness Shimi-O's heartbreaking wish come to an end. Heartbreaking wish? Huh. Once we get back to the mansion, we better replace the batteries. This is the second time that flashlight has given up on us in this mission. We have to switch it. Let's get a move on. We'll be in trouble if it goes out again. Good ending, yay? Yay! Wait, is there actually a different one? We all hurry out. We hurry all the way out and get in the car. Wait, there probably is a different one. It's a visual novel, isn't it? Okay, let's aim for the good ending. Probably translation I don't quite understand. Sorry. I don't fully get it either. I think once we read the notebook, we'll be able to get it. Yo, you're back! You did it. My mark's totally gone. But, yeah, what's wrong? My mark is still there. What the hell, Christy? Who cursed you? I thought you were exclusive to this chapter! What does this mean? Christy's hysterical, clutching her head. What the? We're in water over our head when it comes to spirits. Let's check in with Mary. Oh my goodness. Welcome back, Lord Yashiki. It appears that you overcame your fear and cleared away the grudge. Yes, I was very scared this chapter. It is unfortunate that Shimi-O was not the one who bestowed your mark. Good news is that at least Lord Sho and Lord Mashta's marks have vanished. A question. I get why my mark didn't go, but why hasn't Christie's? I thought she got it from Shimi-O. The hypothesis is then incorrect. What I mean to say is, another spirit must have given her her mark. Dude! Who did you get cursed by, Christy? I don't want to believe it. But it's true, Christy hadn't been in her right mind when we met. It's definitely possible that she hadn't realized it already. She hadn't realized she had it already. Lady Christie received her mark fairly recently. Her memory is currently unaffected. But if she were to come into contact with the spirit that cursed her, her amnesia may accelerate, so please exercise care. Her amnesia would get worse. That would explain Mashta's strange behavior before we fought Shimi-O. Hey, old man. It's been bugging the hell out of me, but man, your hands are gross. Of course they are. I did spend a whole day walking all over a mountain. What did you expect? Okay, yeah, but you really reek too. Stop making fun of me! You don't know what we were going through. Did you touch something gross? I think he's talking about the honey on your hands. From picking up the notebook. I never did read that honey-covered notebook, did I? I take it out of my bag and open up the sticky pages. Here! Please tell me Shimi-O's story. Inside it talks about the honeybee family, what they did, and their ideologies. I can't tell if Shimi-O wrote this or someone else, but the incoherent writing spells out their fanatical thinking and hatred for society. It's fascinating as abnormal psychology, but it doesn't bear relevance to our current problem. No, MC! I need to understand Shimi-O's story! Okay, the author seems extremely pious. Multiple pages wax on about each shrine. Oh, now that they mention it, I never did get to go to the shrine because these giant beehives were in the way. They seriously believe that we They seriously believe we'd face divine wrath if the shrine fell to ruin. All of the suicides in the forest, the numerous horrifying incidents, according to the author, they're all because of the divine wrath of H Shrine. Wait. H Shrine, divine wrath. Strange, that part sticks out to me. After I finish skimming through, I tell the other mark bearers what it says. Enough of that crap. Divine wrath curses. It's too much. Guess I can't write it off then. It's no more ridiculous than the idea that spirits really exist. We're dealing with the supernatural, so just about anything's fair game. No, not the bees. I get the feeling then if Christy was also cursed while she was in that forest area, maybe there's something in H Shrine, and that probably cursed her. Yeah, it doesn't really tell us about Shimi-O. I think what happened, this is just what I'm trying to gather, but I still don't entirely get it. I think what happened to Shimi-O and the honeybee family was that I don't know if it's like true that they really did their mass suicide and stuff, but I think it's also related to being cursed by whatever is in H Shrine, because they live beside H Shrine, right? Or right next to it. So I think it stands to reason that they could have gotten all of them cursed by whatever's there, and then all died because they couldn't do anything about it. But then I don't really get what the difference is. Like, was Shimi-O especially resentful? Is that why Shimi-O became the spirit and the rest of them didn't? And then Shimi-O... Because I do get that the last words of Shimi-O was like, finally get to see my family. So I guess Shimi-O also just wanted to pass on, but I'm kind of lost. I'm sorry. Divine wrath. If that's true, then... It is almost dawn. We must end today's investigation. Please rest. I'm sure all of you are tired from walking on the mountain. Yeah, we all walked, actually. I haven't been this wiped out since the last time I was at baseball club. Sorry, but I gotta go crash. Later. Okay, I'm assuming he's leaving after this chapter, but Christy's definitely staying. Is Mashta staying is my next question. Too much has happened today. I need a break from it all. I'll think about the future more once I've gotten some rest. Well, good night. Good night. Hey, Ashki. Yeah? I've decided to leave tomorrow to- Oh, okay, you're actually leaving. I'll miss you! I'll miss your gun. I'll miss you. Cut the sap, it's gross! Anyway, I'm satisfied. That big string of missing persons cases that the force couldn't solve, I figured out what was behind it. And I've basically closed the honeybee family case I've chased for years. The truth you're seeking can be found here, huh? Mary's something else, isn't she? I can finally visit someone's grave. His expression's still the same, but it feels like he's more at peace. Ship? Yeah, we tried. He's accomplished what he has set out to do. Okay, then I'm glad I brought him to the boss fight. Because he was apparently leaving this chapter. Hey, Ashki. This whole thing's too dangerous. I'm reckless, but that doesn't mean I don't care if I live or die. Sticking my neck out for you in the past this point is just too risky. Sorry. A tremor runs through his clenched fist. If you manage to escape your death, I'll buy you a drink sometime. See you. Damn. Now, Lord Yashki, please inform me once you are ready to rest. Good night. Well, new info was added to the spirit file. The truth behind Shimi-O. Oh! Please tell me. Please oh, wait. First of all, I want to save. I want to save on my main file so bad. Okay, alright. Truth about Shimi-O. Can you please explain instead of me, like, searching what happened? Yo, that's a lot of pages for the truth. Okay. The spirit vanishes and a honey-covered notebook lies on the ground. A certificate is pasted on the first page. Registration of non-profit Honeybee Family with an address within H City was signed 8 years ago. Their goal is environmental protection of honeybees and their habitats. Their leader's name is Shinzo Maruo, so that's Shimi-O's true name. The pages are full of incoherent ramblings, most about members of the honeybee family and the torment they endured from society. It is as if the family's pent-up resentment spews out with every word. The further I read, the more I notice there's a weird shift in writing. The deeper into the pages I go, the more childish and nonsensical it turns. Found another suicide victim. The divine wrath is accelerating. Spoke with the voice at the shrine again. Divine wrath comes. Must love bees more or no promised land. That's no good. Voice at the shrine. There really is something there. The traitor among family. Disinherited, sacrifice, shrine, and me happy. Hate the police. Almost ready to discard body soon. Last day, everyone went to promised land, so why am I the only? Oh, body not enough, holes need more. For whatever reason, Shimi-O didn't die during the family's mass suicide. I wonder why. Does that mean the voice from the shrine wasn't a hallucination and some kind of divine rat that turned him into a monster? And the traitor policeman from the journal. It must somehow be related to Mashita. No time to check now. The speech became caveman like, yeah, it was fine, but then it started dying out, and even the text became weird. I mean, it kind of paints the picture. They really did have a mass suicide. It's just for some reason Shimi-O himself was not able to go along with them. Hello, body horror. Yeah, we kept seeing living hives in this. This last page is making me believe that it might be something they'll still touch on in later chapters, like what exactly was happening here with Shimi-O. Because if his story is inextricably linked to whatever's in H Shrine, and we're going to H Shrine next, if that's the case, then probably the full conclusion would have to come with whatever's in H Shrine. But then I'm not sure if it would like even focus on him all that much, because wouldn't it then focus on whatever's in H Shrine? I did notice after the first one, like Hanahiko's, it does leave some things unsaid about the spirits. Like, all we knew was Hanahiko got abused and until he died. But it doesn't say anything about the abuse itself. It just kind of implies it. So I think something's being implied about Shimi-O that I might be too dumb to get. They were originally a bee supporter family that got shunned by society. Yep, it seems like it. I think it's also part because that forest where they were doing the bees thing became like a suicide spot. Like, everybody kept dying there. So maybe that also built up to why people were shunning them. They were like, why should we trust you? Everybody's dying in that forest. So maybe. I think we can hit the end of the chapter today and the build up to 3, but we don't have to actually do 3. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I was talk. I'll talk to Mary. Okay. Yes, we shall rest and see the build up to 3, but then we'll call it there. I wonder what kind of spirit we'll face in 3. Shimi-O end. Seriously, that's still one of the most disturbing images I've seen. The ghastly history of Shimi-O and the honeybee family. 3 days since Shimi-O's defeat. Wait, that's a lot! Okay, we rested a lot longer than thought we would. Mashita and Sho have left, leaving only Christy and I at the mansion. We have not had any new mark bearers arrive, nor any new info on spirits. Let's footsteps kept drawing closer. I guess that's why we haven't moved. No clues. Good work, Lady Christie and Lord Yashiki. Did you obtain any clues? No, nothing really. I'd hope, but... I see. Lady Saya's study seemed optimal to contain something of interest. Christy and I just finished investigating Sayakujo's study. It had been full of mountains of specialized books and piles of reports. It was a daunting task, but we did our best to search through them regardless. Except it was all futile. Everything was about healing the spirit. Nothing mentioned the mark at all. Hey, Mr. Yashiki? Don't you think it's useless to keep searching the mansion? You have any other ideas then? Well, remember what I said about H Shrine? Okay, yeah. Yes. That literally happened 5 minutes ago. Of course I remember. Right, of course you would. I was thinking, maybe the shrine is connected to all this spirit stuff. And that's what Shimi-O's note said, right? Everything happening in the forest is the divine wrath of H Shrine. Dementia check on the players! Well, in fairness, since it said Chapter 2 end, maybe like... See, that's the weird thing. I don't exactly get a save point by Chapter 2 end screen, then go like, do you want to quit the game? I have to save before I end the chapter. Because if I... Because if I keep going, I end up stuck in dialogue like this. So I guess if you beat Shimi-O, saved without ending the chapter and stopped playing and took a break, that's probably what that's for. Then, you think the mark and spirit activity are because of this divine wrath? Well, it's definitely a possibility. Disasters happen in many ghost stories and myths because of the wrath of the gods. Isn't there a value in looking into it? Yeah, maybe. Exactly what I'd expect from you. You're also always so quick on the uptake. Christy is brimming with confidence. She seems in a much better mood than she was 3 days ago. She's a famous reporter after all, so maybe this is what she's really like. So Mary, I'd like to go see H Shrine. You don't mind, do you? It's true many unpleasant rumors surround that forest. If the cause is H Shrine, there may be some clues there. But even if there are, if it's spiritual, then how are normal humans like us supposed to find it? Christy and I don't have any spiritual powers. In that case, could you bring me along with you to H Shrine? Wait, we can bring Mary? Wait, but she's a doll who can't move her legs. Is that gonna be okay? I should be able to sense the presence of anything spiritual. I can act as a guide as well. You know that shrine? Yes, in truth, it enshrines the guardian deity of the Kujo family. Over the generations, the heads have taken care of that shrine. However, that came to an end after the recent war resolved. As the one who serves the Kujos, I am concerned about its present state. Then bringing you along would mean I have to carry you, don't I? As it is impossible for me to walk, I would agree with that assessment. I am sorry to inconvenience you. An overgrown forest in the dead of the night. I'm not looking forward to having to carry Mary all the way to the shrine. That sounds so scary, dude. I won't even have any use of my arms. You look worn out and we haven't left. It's a small price to pay if we can get any hints about the spirits. That's true. I think Mary's eager about this too, so I'll just have to deal with it, I suppose. Okay, let's go back to the forest. Do I really want to? She's not that heavy, is she? I hope not. I mean, I only have Christy. Do I want to do this now? Yeah, okay, sure. We can start this now and then get up until our next save and then end there. Before we leave, we put Mary in the back seat. Thank God she's not as heavy as she looks. I should be able to carry her just fine. By the way, Mr. Yashiki, have you read the files over there? Oh, here? She points to the right side of the room with shelves packed with files. Not yet. I've searched most of the mansion, but I haven't checked the garage. Oh, really? Christy grabs a file and flips through the pages. Looks like articles on various crimes. The clippings cover every incident in H City and the surrounding area. Was Miss Kujo looking into criminal activity? Any of it look related to the mark? No, not as far as I can tell. These are all extremely old. The most recent is dated 5 years ago. She puts the file back. Alright, should we head out soon? Yes, let us. Go! Back to this creepy forest in the middle of the night! Yippee! I park outside the entrance of the forest and gather Mary into my arms. My god, I'm always here. This is my hangout! I'm always here! Yippee! We make our way to the familiar arch. There's still a long way to go. A middle-aged man carrying a doll. You're practically a ghost story yourself if someone sees you here. I am very sorry to cause you such trouble. Mary stares up at me as I hold her. Her skin and hair glint bewitchingly when the light in from the flashlight catches them. I have not been outside in a long time, and to go hiking in the arms of such a fine gentleman. This is a very precious experience. She sounds as dispassionate as ever, but is she actually having fun? I mean, she could be if she was always locked up in a mansion. Still, it is as the rumors say. This forest is filled with the curses and resentment of the dead. Simply, their presence is enough to drive the living mad. This is not what I want to hear going in! This land is tainted. I can see why it has given birth to monstrous spirits. I bet if you track down the cause of it, it'll be the divine wrath. Let's hurry to the shrine. Can you auto-move me? Thank you. We reach the old Torii gate with no trouble. You stand and watch for a while, but nothing comes out of the beehives. They seem to be sleeping. Oh. It's most likely because Shimi-O is now gone. 8th shrine is up those stone steps. Oh, I'm glad we can finally walk through here. At Mary's direction, we walk toward the gate. A small black shadow flits across our feet. Oh no, it's this rabbit again. What is up with this rabbit? So this is the rabbit you told me about, Lord Yashki. You are correct. It is very cute. No, but what does it mean? Why does it keep doing this? The rabbit stares up at the two of us. And then disappears toward the shrine. What in the world was that about? What do you think, Mary? I felt a strange presence. It appears to be possessed by some kind of soul. So it's a spirit too. But why is it following me around and making me go places? Indeed. Though it does not appear to have strong enough to give humans marks. We know nothing of its true nature, so please proceed with caution. Okay. We follow the rabbit under the Torii gate and up the stone steps. Gothic Easter Bunny. True. At the top, we find the wilderness creeping in. There doesn't seem to be anything here but an old altar. Is this 8th shrine? Sadly, it has fallen into disrepair. The war was over 50 years ago. I suppose this was to be expected. That black rabbit is gone. The shredded shrines give me the creeps. Let's hurry up and get to searching so we don't stay here long. This is it? There's nothing else here. Okay. Headless Buddha statues are buried in the ground. Creepy. Yeah, that is pretty scary. I wonder what happened here. The rock. There's a sacred Shimenawa rope on a ragged boulder. I wonder if that boulder is an Iwakura? What's that? According to ancient Shinto tradition, it is a sacred rock that a god descended on. Wow, the statue's headless is so creepy, yeah. It's not uncommon for the rock itself to become an object of devotion, but the rope is also cut. I don't like that. The rope's also undone. There's this. The little shrine itself, the wooden shrine altar. A clouded old mirror serves as the Go Shintai. Looks like it's true that no one's taken care of this place for a long time. I peek inside the altar just in case, but all I find is a thick layer of dust. The Go Shintai is outside and the altar's empty. That's concerning. I don't think there's any more we can search. The Buddha statues concern me. Me too! Why are all the ones with within the shrine missing their heads? Shinto and Buddhism were ordered to be separated during the Meiji period. Before then, many shrines were dedicated to both. 8th shrine was much the same. But in the Meiji period, there was a push to make Shinto the main religion, and the faiths were forced apart. Extremists stole Buddhist statues from shrines and desecrated them. Oh, the famous anti-Buddhist movement. So this is where that happened? No, it was done in a public space as they wanted to make a show of it. The broken statues were carried here to serve as a memorial for worship. The Kujo family head was said to be aggrieved, so he moved them in secret. It seems all the broken statues from around H City were buried here. Strange. You said they were worshipped, but this place is pretty much a ruin. Yeah. You have a keen eye, Lord Yashiki. The shrine was subsequently dug up and the statues were stolen. What? Why? Who would do that? So they came all the way into this huge forest just to carry off broken statues? Who would do something like that? That I do not know. I merely heard that they were stolen 50 years ago, around the time of the war. So the statues were broken, thrown away, and then dug up. They say the Buddha has a wealth of patience, but even he'd get angry. Could that anger have turned into divine wrath and given birth to the mark and spirits? I mean, I could see that as possible. Mary? Have you been able to feel the presence of any spirits or whatever? About that, this land is a much more foreboding than I had imagined. The enmity of the forest swallows all else. It's hard to sense beneath it. So, too much background noise, right? Yes, although I do sense the same presence as Lady Christie's mark, however faint. I'm sure the spirit that gave her the mark is somewhere in the forest. No, so I have to stay in the forest. No. So after all that, we were only able to reconfirm something we already knew. Forgive me, I was unable to... You don't have to apologize, Mary. We learned plenty of value here. What do you mean? I'll tell you on the way back. First, let's get the hell out of here. This place gives me the creeps. Maybe it's the ill will Mary sensed. Now, why do I have to walk back? You automatically brought me here. You want me to walk back? You're kidding. I'm gonna get jump scared. We leave H Shrine, walking down the Beast Trail towards the forest entrance. Maybe it's because of that strange tale, but for some reason, I feel like someone is watching us from the darkness of the trees. Hand firmly on the mouse. Oh, wait, that's the car! We got away! Do not say it exactly! You know what? Maybe that's why our flashlight flickered on the way back from Shimi-O. Because there's one more spirit there. Or at least one more spirit there. And that's one of the ones we'll have to deal with because it gave Christy the mark. Yeah, thank goodness we're back in the car. We began driving back to the mansion. As we break out of the dense forest, I can see building lights pop up here and there. Well, that was a complete waste of time. My anxiety lifted. I don't even bother to filter the words coming out of my mouth. Oh, I don't think that's true. It's all coming together for me. Without further prodding, Chrissy starts in her theory, passion evident in her voice. I believe Shimi-O was right. H Shrine is definitely what's causing all the strange stuff in the forest. And I'm sure it's those stolen statues. Don't you agree? I wonder. Feels like we just don't have enough info at this point to say one way or the other. But there's no denying that there's a lot of strange things going on in that forest. Between all the suicides and Shimi-O wandering around, it couldn't just be a coincidence, could it? If we research the shrine, we might be able to learn more about the mark. I feel like that's a lot safer than risking our lives looking for the spirit. Don't you think? You might be right. My replies are half-hearted, which isn't what Christy was hoping for, so she falls silent. An awkward, uncomfortable silence settles. Lord Yashiki, please stop the car. Wait, why? Dude, I'm gonna be so scared if Mary goes like, it's followed us. Mary speaks for the first time since we entered the car. What is it? I sense a presence similar to Lady Christie's mark close by. Huh? Huh? On the road? Girl, are we actually pulling over and getting out of the car in the middle of nowhere? Following Mary's request, I park in a vacant rest stop on the outskirts of H City. Christy and I step out of the car. We're fighting it now. No! No, I'm not mentally prepped. I'm not mentally prepped. Yeah. No! 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 My mark is suddenly scalding. Not like this. I have a gold star and jinxing myself. I really do. Is something nearby? Look. Someone's over there. Nah! I'm looking at an empty payphone. Oh, okay. I'm not. Okay. A small girl steps out of the telephone box. Why is there a kid outside at this time of night? Thank you for bringing me out here this late at night, Eita. I got to talk with Hanayome. Oh yeah? Glad to hear it. A rather round young man appears, stepping out of the shadows. You got your question answered, Suzu? Yeah, it's okay now. Hanayome sure is amazing, though. She knows where everything is. You got that right. She helped me find my limited edition Love and Hero phone strap I dropped. What's Love and Hero? What? You don't know? They're a popular idol group here. They've been all over TV lately. I'm surprised you haven't heard. TV is restricted at home. Mom says it rots your brain. Oh, Eita, is the bus coming soon? Oh, the last bus is on its way. We better go. We'll be in big trouble if your mom finds out we went out. Yeah. Wait, so why did Hanayome... We watched from a distance for a while, but it's hard to determine their relationship. The pain from my scar is suddenly gone. Hey, Christy. What do you think? I turn, but Christy isn't there. Christy, where did you go? Hey, you there. Just how do you know that girl? Oh, okay. Depending on your answer, I'll report you for child abduction. Oh, okay. I thought she literally disappeared. There goes Christy, hounding the poor guy. Just calm down. I try to placate her, but she won't budge. The man stumbles over his words. He looks flustered and overwhelmed. Hey, lady. Don't be mean to Eita. I think they're friends. The girl rushes to stand defensively in front of him and glares at us. She seems a lot more level-headed than the flustered guy behind her. I asked him to help me, okay? I wanted to talk to Hanayome, so I had him come with me. Who's this Hanayome you keep mentioning? A ghost who helps find things. Ghost? Maybe an otaku older brother? They kind of talk like they're not in the same family, so I feel like maybe a friend, a neighbor. People say that you can talk to her from this telephone box. A ghost, huh? She looks at me. We're both thinking the same thing. Earlier, the mark was hurting, so maybe... You guys look serious. What's going on? He nervously glances between us. Does this scar look familiar at all? I showed him the mark on my right arm. Hey, hold on. What is this? That looks exactly like my... What? You're cursed too? He pulls off one of his gloves and reveals the mark on his hand. It's a cursed scar, yeah? I saw it on an article in the OP Arts Monthly. They say it causes amnesia, even kills you, but that's nonsense. It's not all true, right? Right? Sounds like he'd heard the rumors but chose not to do anything about it. Yeah, new party member for this chapter then. That's no surprise, really. It's tough to believe it's real until your memory loss starts becoming noticeable. I've got one of those too. Why do you both have one? It showed up on my left wrist when I made that phone call. Oh, I see. Maybe the gist for Hanayome is you call, she'll help you, but she's gonna curse you so you'll die after. Pulling up her sleeve, she shows us her mark. They both have the mark after calling Hanayome. That's more than a coincidence. Yeah, really new, literal seconds ago. We can't just leave them here. Let's bring them to the mansion. We tell them what's going on and ask them to go to Kujo Mansion with us. It surprisingly doesn't take much to get them to come. I thought it would take more convincing. Could partiality Could partially be because they missed the last bus while talking with us. Oh, yeah, that would do it. Before they climb in, I warn Mary to stay quiet until we get back. Might be a bad idea to freak them out. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. Okay, I think when we're back at the mansion, we'll save and call it there. But we have a solid lead. And honestly, if Hanayome is at that phone booth, I'm not as afraid because that phone booth is not in the middle of creepy forest. It's in it's in the outskirts and there's lights and stuff. First, we introduce ourselves. The man's name is Eita Nakamatsu. The girl is Suzu Morimiya. They tell us they met through the reader's column on OOP Arts Monthly. Suzu mentioned she was interested in Hanayome and Eita told her what he knew. Oh, so they are friends. Then she pestered him into bringing her into the rumored telephone box. They were out this late because of her. Her parents sounded pretty strict. Her mother keeps a close eye on her after school and she needs permission to go out. So she snuck out of her house after her mother went to bed. Hanayome is just as famous at my school as Hanahiko is. Hey, Eita. Please tell them about those rumors. Do I have to? Okay, fine. Yeah, it's not somewhere isolated and abandoned? Yeah. If it's just a telephone booth, I'm not scared. Eita reluctantly tells us at Suzu's request. They're just rumors I read, but... Hanayome. Oh. Oh, Hanayome, like bride. That's why she has like a veil and a wedding dress. What is that neck? Yeah. I mean, other than the neck, it's not as scary as Shimi-O for me. Hey, remember that one story? You know, the one about the public phone box in each city? There's a ghost that looks like a bride and she'll find what you're looking for. This is the most unsettling one for me? Oh no, I was just saying that she's not as scary and then you're saying that's the most unsettling one for you. No. One of my friends actually tried it. He went to a specific phone box and it lets you talk with ghosts. The phone suddenly started ringing. He slowly picked up the phone. But all he could hear was this weird smacking noise. He stayed on the line until... Did you see it? He heard a woman whisper. He did what the rumors said to do and said, "No, I haven't seen it." And then she said, "What do you want to see?" His cat had gone missing, so he asked where it was. When he looked where the woman said it was really there. So the rumors are totally true. I want to go ask her where my future bride is now. Oh, wanna come with me? Oh. I wonder what she's actually asking about. Did you see it? See what? Mushy mush. Yeah. I guess it gets more unsettling as it goes. There. Carry Mary from the car and gently place her back on the sofa. Thank you very much. Being in your arms is not bad, but I am most calm when I am here. The doll really talked. I can't say I expected that. Then does that mean all this stuff about the mark is true too? On the way over, we updated Suzu and Eita with just about all they needed to know. They may not completely believe us, but they're not rejecting it outright either. It seems like Eita in particular has already experienced some memory loss. Something about forgetting the names of anime characters or voice actors. Christy looked at him strange, but he appears to be taking it quite seriously. And Suzu snuck out of her house because she believed the rumors about Hanayome. They both believed in the occult already. I'm pretty sure they'll help us find a way to escape the mark. I love how Chrissy's just like, this guy, can't trust this guy. Granted, they're also really curious about Hanayome. Pardon me, but may I speak? The marks on Suzu and Eita, they are likely from Hanayome. And Lady Chrissy, the feeling I sense from your mark is the same as theirs. So we can assume that Hanayome also gave the mark to you. Do you recall encountering her? Something weird did happen. Right before I entered the forest, I stepped in the phone box on T Mountain. Mountain?! Does it have to be a mountain? The phone rang out of nowhere. Oh, it might be because of that. The telephone box at that rest area is also in the rumors of Hanayome. But I didn't pick it up. It freaked me out, so I left. I was never able to give that person one final call because of that. Who are you talking about? It's not for children to know. Fine. So there are other phone boxes like that. I think there are 3 that Hanayome will call from. The one we went to in A Highway parking lot is one. And there's one at T Mountain Rest area. That's the one Christy went to. And, Ita, where's the last one? Hanayome has branches like in fast food. Parked by T apartment complex. Okay. It's the only one inside the city. But why at just those 3 locations? I don't know. The BBS I read didn't say. Mister? Do you really think Hanayome is the one who gave us the marks? I'm not sure yet. Really? But the rumors about Hanayome go back 5 years. And no one's ever mentioned that if you call her, you get a mark. Suzu's right. Rumors about this mark thing only popped up super recently. So you're saying Hanayome hasn't always been giving out the mark? If that's true, I wonder what triggered the change. Of course, I can't really say, seeing as I don't know anything about spirits. A ghost helping people find what they're looking for. That's pretty strange. Definitely the definition of ghost story. Hey, Mr. Yashiki. If these rumors are true, why don't we try asking where the stolen statues are? If we return them to their places, it might just save our lives. Search for the Buddha statues. If Chrissy's right, we might be able to escape the mark without fighting a spirit. Yo, I kinda doubt it would be that easy. Like, I understand the vision of the plan, and I kind of get why you would say it. I kind of agree, but I don't think we would get out of this without fighting. 5 years. Could the file Christy read in the... Oh, you're right! The files Christy read in the garage 5 years too. Mary, what do you think? A good question. Objects with human forms are easily able to gain inexplicable powers. Bleeding stone statues, cursed dolls, there are many examples. Historical statues of gods and Buddhas would certainly be no exception. Asking Hanayome about them would be a good idea. So says the doll before our eyes that has the inexplicable power to talk. Maybe it wouldn't be strange that Buddha statues could bring down divine wrath. Hi Shira! Welcome, welcome! Lord Yashiki, may I add? As I've explained previously, your mark is... It is different from the others. Vanquishing spirit seems to weaken your mark's power. It's been several days since she told me I was going to die. Taking care of the spirits we encountered is likely how I'm still among the living. What are you trying to say? I cannot say what the relationship between your mark and Hanayome is, but it is true that it is in your best interest to track down spirits. I hope you will guide these mark bearers this evening as well. I can't really picture Christy and Ada facing off against a spirit by themselves. If they failed, then a child would suffer the deadly consequences. That would weigh heavily on me. No turning back. I'll figure something out. Thank you. Mary bows her head slightly. Now you should begin investigating Hanayome. Why does she only call from 3 public phones within each city? Her secret may lie in the answer. You have visited the parking lot already. Please investigate T Mountain in the park by the T apartment complex. New info is added to the spirit file rumors of Hanayome other. Oh my gosh. Wait, so she has multiple locations. We're really ramping up, huh? I guess I'll check that file before we end off. Hanayome. With the end of the 90s, online infrastructure has advanced to the popularity of a certain widely used BBS. Hanayome is an urban legend that had sprung up from that BBS. It goes as follows. Certain telephone booths within each city will let you talk to ghosts. If you go inside one and wait, the phone will suddenly ring. Pick it up and you'll hear a strange, lip-smacking noise. A woman will ask, "Have you seen it?" Rumors say you're supposed to reply with, "I haven't seen it," and she will respond with, "What do you want to see?" Someone actually followed the instructions and was able to find a missing pet. What a strange tale. A lot of people are interested in this ghost, wanting to find things, or people who've become lost. But not a single one has ever mentioned getting a mark from her. But the circumstances seem to imply this spirit gave the mark to Eita and Suzu. Plus, why is this spirit called a bride? If she appears as a bride, then someone must have seen her. The first phone box. 3 phone boxes in each city let you speak with a ghost. One seems to be the one Eita and Suzu used. It shouldn't take long to reach the other 2 by car. I'm really concerned about the statues that were stolen from H Shrine too. If Hanayome can really tell us where they are, it would save us a lot of time. There's only one way to find out. To do it ourselves. Oh god. Okay. Alright. I have saved. At least none of the phone booths is inside an abandoned hospital or whatnot. That's true. They're kind of in open spaces, right? They said it's by a mountain. Sure, that's probably going to be the scariest one for me. I don't know. A park. And also the highway. And the highway one wasn't that scary, so I think it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine until things start getting really creepy and then I get scared. Well, that it is what it is for now. We will get back to Spirit Hunter Death Mark maybe next week. Maybe next week. We will try to figure out more about Hanayome. Don't know if we can do the entire chapter 3 in one stream, but we'll see how far we get. Thank you very much for joining today. You have to stop now and refuel our bravery meter. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Shimi-O was freaking me out. And also it was kind of, I don't know why it was kind of a headache trying to get that Shimi-O fight to go well. Thank you also for checking the guide for that. Thanks for hanging out. It's really fun. I will see you guys next week. Have a nice day or night. Take care of yourselves and happy weekend. Bye-bye!